This is a video on the epidemiological transition model. And the question is to identify and explain the 3 stages of the epidemiological transition model, explain how they affect population growth, life expectancy, and mortality. Identify 2 factors that contribute to life expectancy as birth. So pretty much the transition model is death goes from communicative diseases to degenerate diseases over time. And there are 3 stages, and you have your less developed places and stuff, and your more developed. And then you have stuff, and you can see. And so we'll go over those. So in stage 1, you have a high mortality that's very fluctuating. And the life expectancy is very low, around 30 years. And the population growth is linear. So there are currently like 0 to 3 countries in this range. Sort of what you consider, depending on what you consider this. Right. So this is Sierra Leone, and this would be the one you can consider if you're considering one. And like you can see, it's very fluctuating around in this area. But it's still, you could put a nice line to it like this, sort of like that. Yeah. Alright, hold on. There. So pretty much see it goes under the curve and then, it goes over the curve and then under the curve and stuff. But it stays pretty much near that line. But it's very fluctuating. Like right here, there might have been a disease or something that made a lot of people die. And stage 2 is less frequent pandemics, and life expectancy is about 50 years. Population growth increases exponentially, like that. And mortality rates are more stable, but they are still fluctuating. So, let me see. This is a population graph of Rwanda. And as you can see over here, it's fluctuating. There's a pandemic or something maybe there, but it's not as common. This goes all the way back to 1961, and there was only one. So, and like I said, you can put a exponential line to it, something like it's going on a nice line until right here, and then something happened here. But then after that, you can just put another one to it, sort of like that. But it's not exactly like that. So, yeah. Stage 3, and most of the countries are in the stage 3 to stage 2 range, right in between them pretty much. And mortality is caused by degenerate man-made diseases. Mortality rates decline to slow, stable levels. And life expectancy is about 70 years. Population is controlled by fertility and birth rate, and most countries are in this range. So, like I showed you, I have mortality and rates, life expectancy, and population growth rates for each of these 3 stages. And you want to make sure you do that because that's how you get points on the test. One last question. Longer life expectancy at birth is affected by access to healthcare. People, and didn't explain it. People have better. Oops. Let me get thing. People have better nutrition and preventative care when they have better access to healthcare, and then you can live longer. And then decreased environmental pollution. So, basic sanitation systems increase life expectancy. And you'd probably want to put more than 2 just in case these aren't 2 that are on the list that you get points for. But make sure you want to make sure you explain them, but not very long to take up much time. So, I'll see you in the next video.